Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this channel is all about learning Excel from scratch in a simple and easy to understand way. So in today's lesson, we're going to be moving on to collapsing the ribbon. So in our previous lessons, we talked about the ribbon. So if we open our Excel, I explained that this section here is our ribbon. So in today's video, we're going to be collapsing the ribbon. So why do we do this? We do this if we want to have more space on our Excel, on our worksheet. So to do that, how do we collapse our ribbon? All we just have to do is to go over to this section. You can see it here. If you hover around it, it says ribbon display option. So I'm going to click on it, and then it says full screen mode. That is to say, it maximizes the window and hides the ribbon and the quick access toolbar. If we want to show the ribbon, then we have to click at the top of the window to show the ribbon. Then this section here says it only shows the tab. It only shows the ribbon tab. So click a tab to show the ribbons with command. Then this is to always show the ribbons, tabs and command every time. So we're going to be going in depth to this. We're going to be trying out everything so that you can see how it all works. So we're going to start with the full screen mode. So I'm going to click on the full screen mode, and this is what we have here. So you can see that our ribbons are out, our access toolbars are out. So people do this, or you can do this if you want only your worksheet area to be visible on your screen. You don't want the ribbons taking up space. Go again, click on this. I can access my ribbons, my access toolbars, and then if I click on this, I have the Workspace all to me. What I'm going to do now is that I'm going to click on the always show ribbon tab, and then we're back to this section that shows everything. So I'm going to go to the next one, which is to show the tabs only. So as you can see, this is showing only the tabs. So I have my worksheet to me, all to me, and then if I want, I can go to File, I can go to my home. It brings this out, click Insert, Draw, Page Layouts, and the rest. So this also works the same way as the other one. So I click anywhere, and then it is collapsed again. And then I come back to this section, and then I click always show ribbon. So you can see it is back to how it was. So the next one is to hide quick access toolbar. So like I explained, this is our quick access toolbar, this section. So if I want to hide it, I click on hide, and you can see we don't have it there again. So I want to show, like to display it back, so I click on this. So with this, we've covered how to collapse our ribbons, how to open it, and why we do this is so that we can have more space to work with. So the next section I'm going to be going into is the formula bar. So you guys might be wondering, what is our formula bar? So this area, this section here is our formula bar. And what do we use it to do? So what we use it to do, we use it to enter and edit data. So instead of editing directly in your worksheet, instead of typing like this, you can as well go to this section and then type. You can see, so I'm literally typing here, and you can see it is displaying here. So why do we work edit or enter our data in the formula bar is, for example, you can see this particular cell. I want to type are going to be happy. So as you can see in this formula bar, this particular cell B7, so you can see it shows you are going to be happy. But then because the space for this particular cell is not enough, so we are not able to see all the content inside it. But then once you click on this, everything that's included in this cell is going to show. So that's one of the reasons why we use our formula bar. So it's easy for us to do it. Let's try more things. I want to type here and type happy day. 0. So I'm literally typing here. And it's also appearing in this cell. So guys, remember you have to click a cell that you want to insert your data, enter your data into, and then you go to your formula bar and then you type. And it's going to display right into that particular cell. So I'm going to delete all this, or I'm going to clear data. So I right click and then I'm not going to delete, I'm just going to clear content. So I'm just going to click clear content, and I have this particular cell and I want to type in a long data. So I can do this. I want to type in a long data before I start editing. So you can see in this particular cell, I have all this data inside it. So I want it to be in only this cell. So what do? I can now increase my width to be like this. So but then I'm just going to delete this. Okay. Instead of me using delete, I think it is better for me to use clear content for it. So guys, that is that on the formula bar. But then the last tip I'm going to show you in the formula bar is that you can also increase the size of your formula bar. So I just go and hover over the bottom border like this, and then I can drag it. So you can see I'm dragging it and it's happening. So I can reduce it like this. So if I hover around it, I can increase or reduce the size of my formula bar. I can also collapse it and I can also increase it. So guys, this is important. Just a quick handy tip that you need to know about the formula bar. So the next one I'm going to go into is the status bar. So the status bar is often overlooked, but it is a good way of keeping on with the current status of your Excel sheet. So if you look at this area here, you can see this is, okay, let me close this. You can see this is our status bar. So if you look here, you can see the status is in edit mode. So we have 3 mode. So you can see once I stop typing, it shows ready. So you can see it is in ready mode, which means I'm done typing. I'm not typing anything. Or maybe it's time for me to save and stuff like that. And then the next mode is, let's say I want to enter a text. So I've clicked my cursor, so it's blinking, so you can see it shows enter. You can see it here. It's in enter mode. So when we're in our ready mode, you can see we also have this section on the other side of the status bar. We have this is normal. We have this shows us our page layout. So you can see it has been divided into two sections. Then the next one is our page break preview. So if you click on this, you can see we have this. Then this section, I'm going to keep it back to our normal mode. So if I want to remove these page breaks from my screen, what I have to do is I'll go to my file section, go to my options, and then I'm going to go to my advanced, and then I'm going to scroll down so you can see where it says show page breaks. I'm going to unclick it and then click OK. You can see I no longer have the page breaks on my Excel worksheet. So the next one is to zoom in and zoom out. So I can zoom out, I can zoom in. So this is how you zoom in and out. Maybe you can't see it because it's too tiny. You can't see the text because it's too tiny, and you zoom in and then you zoom out. Okay, so that's how you zoom in and then you zoom out. This is our scroll bar. So what does this do? It lets you see your worksheet as a whole if you want to. So you can scroll to whatever section you want to scroll to. So my scroll bar, this is it. I can click on this and you can see scroll. I'm scrolling to whatever section I want, and then if I want to bring it back, I just have to scroll it back to the beginning, and then I have this. So this is my scroll section. So another thing about our status bar is that if we want to customize it, all we just have to do is to right click on this empty space that is here, then we have this. So you can see we have our cell mode, flash fill. So whatever it is you want to add onto your status bar, you can do that. So you can see these are what we show in it. So our page number, our average, our count. So all this shows in the status bar. So the next and the last one that we're going to be treating for today is our Excel option. So we went into it briefly when we applied our page breaks, and then we wanted to remove the page breaks. So come here to my status bar, and then I click apply my page break view. I put it back to my normal mode, or I can scroll to this section using my scroll bar. I have this, and then you can see it's also showing my page. So I want to remove this. I don't want it to be in a page break view. So what do? I go to my Excel option. How do I go there? I click on the file option, the file tab, and then I go to my options here. Click on it, and then I go to my advanced. This is our Excel option. So what does this Excel option does? It's like a section whereby you can adjust how Excel looks, how it behaves, how it calculates. So you can tweak a wide variety of different data if you want. So guys, like I said, you can tweak whatever it is you want to use. You can personalize it. You can change the username. You can also put your privacy settings. Then if you go to your formulas, you can change formulas. So we're going to go in depth to all this, but for now we're just going through because this is just the basics. So you can put your data if you want, your proofing, your save, language, your accessibility, your advanced. So this advanced section is where we can remove the page break. So you can see the page break is this dotted line. So what I do, I unclick it and then I click on OK, and you can see it is gone. So this is how we do this, and so this is one of the many functions of the Excel option. So guys, this is it for today's lesson. If you love today's lesson, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more videos like this. See you guys in the next video.